Thank you for joining New Jersey Septic Management Group for our septic inspection webinar. This is the first in a series of presentations designed to help prevent septic system issues and concerns from becoming a deal breaker. As a leader in the septic system industry with 30-plus years of experience and over 50,000 system inspections performed, we have the experience and skills to best protect your client's investment. Using the latest equipment and modern technology, our inspection reports provide conclusive results. This is important because a septic system can be very expensive to replace, costing as much as $40,000. Our goal is to educate homeowners and prospective homeowners regarding septic system operation, and an inspection is at the forefront of this process. Our inspection will determine if a septic system is fully functional or if there are problems, and should problems exist, we'll let you know if there are repairable items or if the system is in need of a full replacement. Beyond that, we can offer information to help maximize the life expectancy of any system. At the onset of the inspection process, there are several administrative functions that must be completed to ensure the inspection is not only comprehensive, but that the property and people involved are protected as well. These preliminary steps include obtaining health department records. Among those records, we receive a copy of the engineer's as-built design, and we review past problems and repair history. We ask homeowners to complete an authorization form, giving us permission to enter the property and conduct the inspection. Additionally, we include a questionnaire with the authorization form that provides us with information about the interior plumbing connections and water usage, all of which make for a more complete report. Also, as required by law, we complete a utility markout prior to the inspection. The purpose of the markout is to identify and locate all utilities on site, such as gas, water, and cable lines. This is required to protect the property and any people on site, not only inspectors, but homeowners and realtors as well. Our team arrives and performs an evaluation of the property prior to the inspection. Specifically, our inspectors confirm that all utility markouts are present, that the home and driveway match the design, and that there are no structures or obstacles on or around the septic system. We also look at access for vehicles and parking. All of our inspection reports are done according to New Jersey DEP standards and are submitted to local, regional, or county health departments as required. There are 5 parts to a typical septic system inspection. We begin with the interior plumbing in the basement, which leads out of the house, followed by the sewer line, which delivers the sewage from the house to the septic tank. We next open and pump out the septic tank, so we can inspect therein before moving to the delivery pipe, which connects the septic tank to the drainage field. Finally, we inspect the drainage field, including all of its components and drainage capability to ensure proper functionality. When we arrive on site, our inspectors have reviewed your interior plumbing questionnaire and are aware of the plumbing connections in the home and whether or not all the wastewater does in fact discharge into the septic system. For instance, some communities have a separate system for laundry wastewater, known as gray water, versus sewage wastewater, known as black water. And as such, we verify whether or not the washer discharges into the main septic system or out to a separate area. Additionally, venting through the roof allows sewer gases to vent up and through the house and out into the airstream above. If sewer gases are showing up anywhere in the house, this signifies a problem and should be looked at. We also check for the following items related to interior plumbing. Garbage disposal. It is highly recommended to avoid using a garbage disposal with the septic system, and in fact, some municipalities, such as Montgomery Township, have penalties against them and impose a fine. Water softeners. While there are no problems with use of water softeners, they should not discharge into a septic system. The high salt content can damage the concrete components in your system, and salt in the backwash will combine with clay in the ground to negatively affect drainage capability in the drain field. Sump pumps. In many areas, sump pumps are necessary, and some homes even have more than one that are actively used during certain times of the year. However, they should never discharge into a septic system because it could flood it out. Septic systems are designed for treating the wastewater generated in the home, and they're not designed to capture groundwater. If any of the above items are found, we have recommendations on how to deal with each of them. On the exterior of the home, we inspect the sewer line as it leaves the foundation. The wastewater flows through this pipe into the septic tank. Then, after the tank, the delivery pipe delivers wastewater to the drainage field. To inspect these pipes, we insert an inline camera and push it through its full length. We inspect for proper pitch and wastewater flow, as sags in the sewer and/or delivery pipes could allow accumulations and eventually backups. We also check the integrity of the lines, looking for cracks, breaks, disconnections, root intrusions, or any blockages. Our team has the tools and equipment to follow through with any problem that comes up. If we find a problem, we determine what it is and continue through. Many inspection companies call the system unsatisfactory and end the inspection upon encountering a problem, indicating in their reports that the customer should hire a professional company to handle these issues. We are those professionals. We not only diagnose the problem, but we can complete the inspection beyond the blockage. We will do so and offer a full conclusion at the end. No follow-up is needed. When we get to the septic tank, we open the lid and inspect its condition, starting with the risers. Within the tank, we look down at the liquid inside. There are multiple layers shown in this diagram. The layer at the top is the scum layer, made up of lighter materials that float, such as fat, hair grease, and toilet paper. The heavier sewage materials sink to the bottom, forming the sludge that accumulates. This is what fills the tank up and requires pumping every 2 to 3 years. In order to perform the inspection, all of the liquid is pumped out so we can get a better look at the tank structure, the baffles, and if there is an effluent filter installed in the outlet baffle. The size of the septic tank varies based on the number of bedrooms in the home. A 4-bedroom home is required to have a 1,000-gallon septic tank, and in fact, since the New Jersey Septic Code update in 2012, no septic tank under 1,000 gallons is permitted. Each additional bedroom requires a capacity of 250 gallons per room. There is sometimes a pump tank after the septic tank. We open its main access lid, inspect its risers and the interior of the tank, and test the mechanical components. We lift the floats to activate the pump and high water alarm. We also check the electrical connections. All of these items are included in our report. It's important to note that the drain field is the largest and most expensive part of the entire system. For a 4-bedroom home, it may cost from $30,000 to $40,000 in addition to engineering costs to replace a septic system. That range largely results from the soil condition in the drain field. More specifically, the soil could be well drained or poorly draining, and the depth to the water table may determine that a mounded disposal bed is needed. By way of reference, only approximately 1/5 of the total replacement cost is the septic tank, while the majority of the cost is the disposal bed. We inspect the functional components of the drain field, the lateral pipes, and the distribution box. These components distribute the water throughout the drainage bed. We also check the observation ports to see if they reflect the liquid level in the disposal bed. The most important information we gather is whether or not the drain field is operating properly. The septic liquid that's entering the drain field should be draining down through the gravel, filtering through the underlying sand, and draining away. If it's accumulating, we need to get the measurements of standing water versus depth of stone and sand to determine the draining capability. This indicates whether it is starting to slow down or not draining in a satisfactory manner. Most importantly, it lets your clients know what to expect going forward. We offer a Zoom meeting with the customer as a follow-up. All parties involved are welcome to participate, including the attorney, realtor, or family members. We'll review our findings, beginning with an overview of the type of system, how it differs from others, what problems, if any, were found, and how to proceed. We're also able to address any specific or general concerns regarding septic systems that you may have. These virtual conferences have been well received, and we're doing more and more on a regular basis. We understand people will use other inspection companies. We just want you to know, while many companies only do inspections and nothing more, New Jersey Septic Management Group does so much more. On a regular basis, we review competitors' reports. We understand the findings and the type of system involved, as well as the proceedings needed. We are here to educate your customers so they understand how a septic system operates and what to expect as a new homeowner with a septic system. Following a new system installation or repairs to a newer system, we offer maintenance and service programs to extend its life. We also offer a live bacteria product called Bio1 that helps keep drains clear, helps the septic system to work more efficiently, and helps the drain field to work longer. We provide a list of septic owners' day-to-day do's and don'ts, such as not to pour grease down a drain or to use liquid versus powdered detergent. This reassures them that living with a septic system isn't such a significant change. We put together a brief video outlining the inspection process so realtors and homeowners understand all that we do. We can provide this to you after the presentation for your own records. We hope you enjoy it. New Jersey Septic Management Group is a leader in the septic system industry. With over 30 years of experience and 50,000+ system inspections performed, we have the experience and skills to best protect your investment. Using the latest equipment and modern technology, our inspection reports provide conclusive results. This is important because a septic system can be costly to replace, costing as much as $40,000. At the onset of the inspection, it's important for the technician to perform a comprehensive overview of the home's interior plumbing connections. Next, we work to determine if wastewater can flow unrestricted from the house through the length of the sewer line into the septic tank. Our inspection includes a complete pump out and a comprehensive evaluation of the septic tank and all of its components. There are two types of systems, gravity or pump. They both have a delivery pipe that connects the tanks to the drainage field. Whatever components deliver the wastewater to the drainage field, we inspect them all. Typically, the drainage field is the most expensive part of the system. We determine the functionality of all components. Most importantly, we look to see how well the system is draining as per the original design. All information is gathered and presented in our professional septic inspection report. Regardless of the complexity of your system, we are fully qualified to report on their operation, condition, and steps to regain full functionality. For more information, contact New Jersey Septic Management Group or visit www.njseptic.com to schedule your service today.